Howdy folks, I'm going to show you how to replace the handle on a 2003 S40. This is going to be for the passenger side. I started doing a video earlier in the week for the driver's side, and that has the additional locking mechanism hole. And I went through this part showing you how to put together, and then when I got out to the vehicle to actually do the job of replacing it, it took probably half hour, maybe more, and I was cursing up a storm. And I had no good shots of actually doing the replacement because of how you have to get this piece clamped up with the locking mechanism piece, and how there's two rods coming down, one for the lock door mechanism and one for the handle. So the passenger side should be easier because it doesn't have the lock mechanism. This is the chrome option, which is also the most expensive. This is the part number that I ordered. I think it was probably 110 from the dealer, and this is how you put it together. Well, let me show you what you got. You got your handle, cover, the handle, sleeve for the spring, your pin which goes through it all, two rubber stops that go there, and these two screws / washers, and I'm not sure actually where they go, but I assume they go here and here. I think if you're looking at a part diagram, it's all under the A, which includes like A through E or A through F for all these parts. So this is how you put it together. Take your handle, and you slide it through. That's what you got. Now your spring goes right here. So I'm going to pull it around. I'm going to prep my sleeve and the spring. Put it all together, making sure that it's on the back side, the two arms. Get it positioned. I'm going to use a pen here, but this is for the pin. It takes a little bit of oomph maybe to get it through, and I didn't want to waste it on there. So once you get it all the way through, you're going to want to slide this piece of the spring forward so it comes in front. Of the handle. So when you lift it, you get that spring back. See, I don't have it right now. When you pull this down in front, you will. You can use pliers. I ended up using a screwdriver to push it down and over. And that's that. The only caveat is with the pin, you're going to see once you remove yours that it's probably pinched, pinched off or crimped right here so that it can't slide out. Now in my vehicle, I only broke the handle off, and this part is finished already in metallic black, so I'm not going to use this piece. So when I go out to my car, I'm going to do whatever I can to tear the rest of the bits of the handle out. I'll pop this out after unscrewing it, and I'll probably use the new bits and pieces here, probably the pin and the spring and the sleeve for it. But I probably won't use the washers or the bump stops. So next time I pick this up, I will be showing it on the car. Peace. Okay, the first thing you need to do is remove the door panel. So there's a cover and a screw, a speaker cover and a screw with the big long one, another one, long one, and then you got two on the sides. One there, one there, and then just pops out. Alright, so once you get the door panel off, you're going to want to come over here and see this 10mm bolt, and you're going to find that there's a white piece here blocking the other 10mm that you got to get to. But while we're at it, we're going to take a peek at the locking mechanism. this is your handle, and you can see that up there's the screw end that I didn't know where it went earlier. And take special note of this outer shell and how it just works with the rest of the housing. There's your handle on the far side, and I have a little nub left on mine on my outside handle, so you can see it pushing down on the lock mechanism. So you are probably going to end up pulling that out as part of the install. So don't worry about it. Just know you can pop it right back in when you're done.
Looks like it has some red thread lock on it. This one's already so much easier than the driver's side. The driver's side has this shield on it, so you can't really tamper with the locking mechanism.
And this piece just came right out with it. So I'll put that face down. Alright. And there are two little tabs on the bottom of it that you might have to pop. So we're going to do that. But first, let's see, that's the arm. We might end up just pulling that straight out. So. What it looks like. We can actually do this full replacement probably from this side. So we set up the camera over here. And you can see this came off while I was doing all that. So, get your old handle off. Okay. Got it in. Grab your new pin and prep it. Get your sleeve. Put it through. All the way through. I don't know how I'm going to crimp that or make it, you know, not slidable, so we're just going to say we crimped it. I found that using a screwdriver What's the easiest way to slide this over? So, come on. There we go. Now you handle springs, and you want it to be like that. And there you have it. Now we're gonna put it back in. We're gonna come back inside. You can get, where's that? Give you a picture here. Look at that. That might not be in there. There we go. Hope you can see that. Need to get this piece back in place. Get your 10mm again ready. We're gonna do one at a time. Don't drop the screw. Because you'll be fishing it out the bottom of the car there, door. It's also important that you have your window up before you start this, because you're not getting through. Okay. Tight. Check to make sure that the lock arm is still there. That's your handle. This stuff is really messy, but if you heat it up a little bit, it will re-stick again. So it's cold out right now, but I'm also redoing my interior, so I know that I'll get around to fixing this up. Come inside.